I'm back with part two.
I'm glad
So
you came
basically,
back.
my grandma's husband, which is my mom, basically my mama's husband was in the military. All I know is that he would, like, leave frequently, to go work and stuff like that. So what I'm assuming is my grandma basically had a baby out of her marriage.
It ain't the first time.
And my mom or my sister and her husband raised me, if it all makes sense. And it's like people are like, are you mad? I just don't know how to feel. I just, I'm going through the motion and just figuring everything out.
As you can see, the title of this video is General Misbehavior Can Carry Over into Generational Curses. And what I mean by that is, in some situations, I can understand someone taking on the role as a parent or caregiver because maybe it's an unsafe environment, maybe it's unhealthy, maybe it can do more damage and harm than good. I am not here to judge the reasoning of it because I'm so grateful that her sister, who she thought was her mother, her sister, who she thought was her mother, and her sister's husband actually took her in, because a lot of times people find themselves displaced, homeless, in foster care, going to and fro because somebody's concealing a pregnancy or concealing a child, and they never know until they stumble across something. Say they needed to get a blood type match, and they realize right in the hospital that the blood type you have don't match your parent. If it was an inappropriate situation like incest or something crazy, then you could tell them when they're mature enough to psychologically endure it through therapy. You definitely need to share with them before they have to find out like this. Maybe they had a date that they were going to sit that little girl down and discuss that with her. I don't know, but she had to find out something that she thought was her whole life one way, and it was not. When people don't care to confirm or disconfirm or clear the air on certain topics, it's a level of guilt there, something questionable in their story. So you don't want to have somebody respect you up here and then she has to recalibrate her thinking. She probably felt something in her gut. Little things came up through her life where it was questionable, but hey, I love these people. They're taking great care of me. And sometimes when we bring everybody together and put everything on the table, when she's psychologically mature enough to handle it, you'd be surprised. And it'll link up and it'll be like, hey, I'm glad you told me. You know what I mean? You know I got to do it. This is Miss Motivational Mogul Mindset, Ava Cherie, the Inspire, and this is the Unpopular Opinion Accountability Show. God's love and God's peace to you all.